Craven Comics here with another new comic book day haul, and as always, along with it, a lot of back issues that I picked up as well. If you're an Image fan, you definitely want to stick around and see what I got. By the way, please excuse any background noise that the microphone might be picking up. It's June, and my AC has just been working overtime, so can't really get around that one. Anyway, getting on to the comics, I've got a lot to go through, starting off with the new comics I picked up today. This is Star Wars Chrysanthemum #1. This is actually a trade paperback. It's an anthology which contains 4 different issues that he's appeared in some of the recent Star Wars comics. So those are the 4 issues that are in this particular book. I think it was $7 or $8 for the anthology. So pretty cool. Yeah, that of course I opted for the photo cover from the Book of Boba Fett, the actual actor in the suit, which was really cool. Along with that, I also got Star Wars Life Day, issue #1 with Han and Chewie on the cover. Why not? I'm not sure if there's a first appearance in there or not, but I picked it up anyway. Then moving on, Flashpoint Beyond, issue #2. I've got the issue 0 and issue 1 that I picked up, so I went ahead and grabbed 2. I'm going to try to get the rest of this series. It's a 6-issue series, even though I'm not a big DC collector, but I try to get the occasional one here and there. Also from today, Vampirella Strikes #2. I picked up issue #1 about a month ago. And then Savage Avengers issue #2. Hey, it's got Black Knight. It's got the Devil Dinosaur. Conan's in it. It can't be all bad, right? Well, I guess it could, but... Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer. I got issue #1. That was a surprise for me last month. I picked up issue #2 as soon as I saw it on the shelf. This is another one featuring original Frank Frazetta artwork on the cover. Really liking it. Definitely for mature audiences. Speaking of mature audiences, Miss Meow. This one is issue #1. Jamie Tyndall creation here. I don't think he does the interior artwork. He does do the cover on this one, but the interiors are done by somebody else. But this is a series that was created by Jamie Tyndall. And then I picked up Spawn 330. Just an awesome cover on that one. Looks great. Continuing the run on Spawn. And next to that, I found another trade paperback. This is Spawn Kills Everyone, the complete collection from Todd McFarlane. Very silly, very goofy. This collects the one shot of Spawn Kills Everyone, and then they put out a Spawn Kills Everyone 2, which was a limited series. I think it was a 4-issue limited series. So this has all 5 of those collected in here from the warped and demented mind of Todd McFarlane. So I decided to get that. It was just too cute and crazy to pass up on that one. And then last from New Comic Book Day, last of the new ones, Cyberforce 30th Anniversary Commemorative Edition. This kind of reprints issue #1 with the cover there, and there's an interview in the back with Silvestri and some other people going over the history of, at least the early history of Cyberforce and the early days of Image. So speaking of Image and Cyberforce, these are 3 books I had already had in my collection that I'd gotten not too long ago. Issues 2, 3, and 4. This was part of... They made a volume 2 that was an ongoing series. I actually have the original 4 issues of the first run, which was back when they first came out, which was just a limited series for Cyberforce. They only did the 4 issues, and then they kind of restarted it with a volume 2 for an ongoing series. I thought I had issue 1, but going back, apparently I don't have issue 1 for that particular one, for volume 2. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that one and see if I can get my hands on that one as well. But I do have 2, 3, and 4 that I picked up a few months back, I guess. And then today I continued that with issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, Again, these are from Volume 2 run. Issue 8 with a really cool cover by Todd McFarlane. This is actually interesting. When this issue came out, Silvestri and McFarlane swapped books for one issue. So Silvestri did the artwork and the cover on Spawn, I think it's Spawn 25, and then McFarlane does the cover and the interior art on this book, Cyberforce book number 8, and McFarlane's cover is a swipe of Silvestri's cover for Spawn, which was pretty cool. And then following that, I also got issue number 9, and then I did pick up 10, I think maybe a week ago? Yeah, I think it was in my last video I picked up number 10. So now I've got 2 through 10 on volume 2. I still need to find issue number 1 though. Alright, we're not done with Image yet because I keep going through those back issues. I found Deathblow number 0. Deathblow is a Jim Lee title that he put out. I also found another copy of Deathblow number 1. If you watch one of my previous videos, I did get this issue, but there was a small scuff on the top of the front cover. So I found this one. I got a second copy that's in a little bit better shape without the scuff on it. It's really hard to see the artwork on here, but if I get it just in the right angle, you can kind of make out the face on there, and it says Jim Lee at the top. Also, what I didn't get to show you last time was on the back side, it's got Cybernary number 1, which was part of that book. So I guess it's a mini story attached to the back of Deathblow number 1. So Cybernary number 1 is also part of Deathblow number 1. They're kind of 2 books in one on that one. So this is actually the back side of my first Deathblow number 1 issue, and then this is the new one that I just got. I have issue 2 already. I had picked that one up a while back as well. They did not have 3, but I did find issue 4, which you can see continues the Cybernary story. So apparently Cybernary was part of the Deathblow story, or at least it was part of the books for a few issues before it became its own book, I guess. And then I found issue number 5 and issue number 6 as well. Along with Deathblow, I found a team-up, Deathblow and Wolverine, which of course I had to get because it's Wolverine. So it's a 2-part story. They're only the 2 issues. They had both of them. I got them both. And we're not done with Image yet. I also found another old Image title. Man, Image was really just pumping these things out back in the day. Vanguard number 1. This was created by Eric Larson, I believe. And this features a gatefold wraparound cover. And once again, Image with all of their crossovers. This one actually has Supreme in it. If you open up that front gatefold, Supreme's on the other side. So they loved their crossovers back in those days, really crossing those characters over from one title to another. Also grabbed issue number 2, issue number 3. Look at that, another crossover. It's Savage Dragon this time, which is to be expected from an Eric Larson creation. Issue number 4, issue number 5, and issue number 6. That appears to be all of the Vanguard from when I was flipping through and reading through it. Looks like 6 was the last issue on that run, so I was able to get that set. Alright, a couple more back issues for you. This is Dark Avengers Dark Reign. This is issue number 3. They did not have 1 or 2. I did find 3, 4, and 5. 5 there with a really cool variant cover. Now, this was a series that came out back when I was not collecting, so I want to say 2008 or so. When these came out, it was just a series I'd never gotten into or read, and I did find these issues, so I picked them up. Again, I still need to find 1 and 2. They also had issue 6 that I picked up. And then skipping ahead to 10 and 11. 11 featuring a cool tribute cover there to McFarlane and Spider-Man number 1. And then I did pick up a Dark Avengers number 8. However, as it turns out, there was apparently another Dark Avengers storyline, and it turns out this number 8 is not part of this story. It's part of a completely different storyline. I liked the cover. You know, obviously it's a variant cover. It's got the anniversary edition around the edge, which is why I picked it up. But you know, these variant covers, it's one thing when they first come out because they're on the newsstand. You can pick them up, and you can just, or on the shelf, you can pick them up and open them up and see what's on the inside and see what they're part of. But you know, this was what, 2008 or so. So 10-15 years later, you're going through back issues, and the only thing you've got to go on is the cover and the trade dress. And when the trade dress doesn't tell you what story it's a part of, you're just kind of playing a guessing game at this point. You know, over here on your left, issue number 6, it clearly says Dark Avengers Dark Reign. Okay, that's great. But issue 11 over here just says Dark Avengers. It doesn't have Dark Reign on it at all, even though it's part of the same storyline. So issue 8 in the middle says Dark Avengers. You would think it's part of the same storyline, but no. Do better, Marvel. When I don't care if it's a variant cover or not, address it in your trade dress somehow so that people know by looking at the cover which storyline it's supposed to be a part of, because it's ridiculous to have to go through and play a guessing game when it's the exact same logo as the book next to it, but they're two completely different storylines. That just really bugs me. Just another thing about variant covers, because I love variant covers for the fact that you get a choice in covers. You get to pick the cover you like and between a cover you don't like, because you don't always like all the covers that they put out. So it's great from that aspect, but from another aspect, I remember what books I have based on the cover art. And when there's 8, 10, 12 variant covers for one issue, going through back issues, I can't remember if I've got that book or not. I don't remember which number I've got and which number I don't have. And it's especially rough when the trade dress is identical. You know, at least make a different logo, put it in the trade dress. All you got to do is add Dark Reign in there somewheres so that you know what it is just by looking at the cover. Anyway, rant over. Sorry about that. Alright, so I think that will do it for today. I do have another stack of books I can go through, but that's probably going to have to wait for another video. I got a couple more books that are coming in from eBay, so I'll probably do an eBay and back issue video for that. Thanks for watching this one. Collect what you love. I will catch you later on another video.